Okay, great. Let's talk about General RAAM in Killer Instinct.
Is it RAAM or RAM?
I don't know. I've never heard of the character until yesterday.
I've always said General RAM.
I've always said RAM too, but I think technically it's RAAM. But I'm gonna keep saying RAM.
I just say that because of Rahm Emanuel, who's a politician in the U.S. He spells.
So General RAM. So he's basically Zangief.
The only reason.
I still like Ramza better.
Ramza, because you. I'm so mad that was genuine when you said that. I thought it was an elaborate
like joke on the arbiter.
Yeah, because you don't know how to say arbiter. You said arbiter, and then you said Ramza, and I was like, he must be fooling.
Yeah,
there's no way he could
genuinely.
genuinely.
That was a legitimate mistake. And then I spent like an hour on Twitter with Dasabro trying to convince me to play Tactics. So yeah, I need to play.
Is that how it happened?
So basically, General RAM, I guess, is Street Fighter 4 Zangief.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he
with
has
poison.
So he has Stand Strong.
Yeah, he has Stand Strong.
He has Stand Roundhouse is like kind of medium kick, but much more slow.
Yeah.
The crouching medium kick is basically the same.
Yes.
He has I don't know. He has a focus attack.
He has a focus attack that's dash cancelable.
What?
And you can also do running bear grab. So he has spinning pile driver. He has running bear grab. He has
the armored charge, right?
Yeah. And it leaves you standing after. That's basically running. So you can do like normal and then running bear grab. It's like the same idea. It leaves you standing and you're +4. So you can hit a button after, and if they jump, you hit them standing. They don't go off the ground, so you get grounded combo. And you can focus attack cancel out of your running bear grab. So you can running bear grab up to them, they neutral jump to try to punish you, focus, and then hit them out of the air, which applies poison. And poison does damage over time.
Does he still have the traditional KO combo system if you land a hit?
He does.
He does, but it's very minimal.
It's
very minimal.
Really?
It's not a combo character.
Others have multiple linkers that you can go through, very difficult, or not difficult, but, sort of interesting on top of that combo stuff that they have. They're like unique combo traits.
He has one
really
linker
have that stuff,
and 3 sets of auto. So he has like light punch doubles, medium doubles, heavy doubles. He doesn't have different animations for the other ones.
Yeah,
Really?
so it's like very minimal.
He's not a combo character whatsoever.
That kind of seems to me like a time thing, though. Like, it sounds that. I mean, when I hear that, I kind of like my first kind of like assumption is that like design choice, or I would kind of hope that it wasn't because like maybe they've been pushed for time. It
is 100% design.
So it's 100% that
he's not supposed to be a combo character.
So they've done everything they can to make sure you don't do combos with him.
I mean, you have to do combos.
You do combos with him, and his combos are good because his instinct turns the entire screen black pretty much, besides his opponent who has like a little light on them. Mm-hmm. Kind of like in Gears when you put the spotlight on areas so that you can avoid the krill, because it's a giant krill storm is what it is.
Yeah.
And you just take potential damage that ticks up over time.
Oh.
So if you land a hit and just do like one attack and then end the combo, it's going to be like 60%.
Yeah. So
you cannot see what the combo is because there's stuff everywhere.
Oh, yeah, so the benefit of the krill storm is that you can't see what he's doing when he's comboing you.
Yeah,
it's
so he can just do like running bear grab, and you're just sitting there.
Insane.
It's
pretty crazy.
Wow. Yeah, his instinct is very good, but also he can't see a damn thing, so you can just start hitting him, and he won't know what he's doing.
Everything about General RAM on Superman Say-Jam.
My YouTube channel, I did a character breakdown for him. That's correct.
Wow.
Yeah, I did the day it came out. Yeah, because they announced them in E3. They're like, guess what? General Ram's and Ki isn't that cool? He's playable right now, and everybody was like, what? And then you just go and he's playable.
That's not the first time they've done something like that.
They did the same thing with Rash. Like, I just woke up one morning, they're like, Rash is playable, there's going to be a Season 3 of KI. And I was like, what? This is a real thing that's happening? I was like, oh my god. So I just like got up and downloaded Rash, and there he was.
He's like a Ram is a really approachable character. Like, if you don't know KI that much, he's very approachable because the combo system is so boiled down, and because if you're coming from Street Fighter, for example, like you've pretty much seen Zangief, and you know how focus attack dash cancel works, and it's super similar.
And he has OTGs.
Yeah,
he's the only character in KI who has an OTG. So Stan Lykic's an OTG, it flips them out, so they just pop up, and you can just command throw them again, and then pop them up, command throw them again.
You're at advantage after you pop them, so you can do a tick grab, or you can do a crab.
Or you can do regular, normal, and if they try to hold up, you hit them grounded.
Or
he sounds really good.
He is a very good character. I actually think he is one of the better characters in the game, but he gets zoned out. It's just like Geef, actually. It's just like Street Fighter 4 Geef. Like, you throw a projectile and he's so big and slow, he can't like dash or anything. So he just tries to jump and he's so big, you just uppercut him. So it's like he has that kind of problem. Like, I think Fulgore is hard because, fireballs and uppercuts. But his knockdown game is crazy strong. His command throw range is huge. His shadow command throw is 1 frame. It's the only 1 frame grab in the game, which is very different from other KI characters. The way you fight him
But
is
even,
not like
even not
Yeah,
Thunder.
is it Thunders?
no Thunder's command throw is like 5 frames.
But the super
After you
command
mean
throw.
after?
the
you mean after
startup
the
on
freeze.
his shadow is 1 frame.
Oh.
You mean after the freeze? It's unjumpable.
Right.
Yeah.
But the startup on his shadow command throw is 1 frame.
Pre-freeze.
Yes.
Okay.
And Thunder's is like 5.
Oh,
Forever.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Got
So
it,
like
got
stuff
it,
that's
got it.
-1 is unpunishable by the entire cast besides him. Also versus Tusk. Oh my! I was playing the Tusk matchup. He hits any button. I'm just gonna focus attack, dash through the button, and like punish him. And I was like, this is like the sickest thing ever. It's just like playing Geef, and Rufus does Crouching Fierce, and you just focus dash through, stand short hand. It's like the same thing. I'm like, focus through whatever, button in a combo. And I'm like, this is so sick. The
Okay.
character's great.
I can see that.
He's super fun.
I actually
he's,
can't wait to try him.
he's
I
very
actually can't
simple.
wait to try
You will
him.
definitely like him. I mean, obviously.
I do like him. Yeah, I tried him out earlier today.
Well, especially considering Tusk's been quite a public enemy #1 sort of
For no
token.
reason.
It's kind of like at least that's something now. As well, maybe this will counter him at least.
Yeah, I think Tusk is like people who've been complaining about him are crazy.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's that good.
Do you think it's just lack of matchup knowledge? Like this
He's-
kind of thing, they'll just get stumped by it without really
Like, he has
understanding
problems.
why.
He has matchup
Yeah,
problems.
he's one of those characters that like his archetype's like really frustrating to fight. It's like bully, mid-range character. So you like want to hit a button and then he hits you with Stand Fierce or like something else, and it's just like you feel like you can't do anything when things go wrong, is what it is. So that particular style
Sounds like
is very frustrating. Yeah, it's super frustrating. Like you're just getting hit by back 1-2 all day against Molina, and you're just like, this is so stupid. It's like Tusk in the mid-range is frustrating because that's where he's good. But you can rush him down, and you can also keep him out. So it's like, yeah, I don't think Tusk is that. I think he's just like mid-tier. Maybe upper
Dude,
mid.
someone jokes that maybe Snake Eyes will start playing KI.
He tweeted that he wants to play the game.
Hey, look, let's
I
just
wonder why that is.
yeah, let's
really.
talk about that. The KI Ultra Tour has been announced.
$100,000 for Killer Instinct
That's
Season
so
3
big.
competition.
That's so big. That was
That's
tell me
spread,
about it.
Spread around between different events,
Online
obviously,
and
but still.
offline events.
Right.
Oh, online too.
Yes.
Wow,
But
awesome.
that's a lot.
Wow. So like major what's is that literally they've said it will be like major level pot bonuses for online tournaments?
Yes.
Wow.
And online events, or what happened?
I don't know what the heck is wrong. Like they can still hear us, but we're
Yeah,
like
I know.
frozen.
We're frozen?
I know.
Yeah, we're frozen.
You want to start and
Do you
restart?
want me to stop it and restart it real quick?
Oh,
I
it just
don't know
unfroze?
whether it's the heat. I don't know.
It's barely moving.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's because of the heat of the room, perhaps. I don't know whether it's overheating.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. So, do you mind if I stop it real quick and then we'll just jump back right
Yeah,
back
go
on?
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
sure.
No
Okay.
worries.
all
We'll
right.
be back.
Okay.
Sounds like my PC tends to do sometimes. Like I need
At
to.
least for some games.
Was he the
Thompson.
the Thompson? He's
Thompson.
a Jago player, right?
Jago
Yes.
player, and everybody knew he was good because he was doing so well online. And then he like came. He's been to like 1 or 2 other events, I think, but he came out to this one, and it was really the one where he was just like, "Yeah, I'm sick." And
Dude, I
everyone
was
like,
actually really surprised because that's kind of what Lost Soul did in Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
But Guilty Gear Signs like online was only okay. You
Yeah.
know, so it's actually.
We're-
I mean, remember like Wolfgrunt did that, Latif did that, even going
Mhm.
back to early SF4.
Yeah.
Foxy did that in the MK9 days.
Dude,
Yeah.
even Punko played a lot online
Punko
before he
did.
started traveling to events.
still
It
plays
was
a lot on
Shadaloo Showdown was his debut, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Going to work on Momochi, right? Yeah, I think so. That was a great debut.
Oh yeah.
Just
Shadow
seeing
Showdown.
Seth in a way that many of us had never seen
Mhm.
Seth
I think
before.
that was like AESA too, right? Where he was like
Character was
ridiculous.
absurd.
Yeah, he was just silly.
Indeed.
Yeah, there's $100,000.
So $100,000
for
bucks.
$100,000 for KI.
I hope like
Very,
50,000
very
of that
big
is
stuff.
going to commentators.
Hey, well, I'm in there now.
Hey, that's
I
it
need
too.
to get involved in that.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I'm super down.
But it's like I said, like I like it means that they understand their own community. But
Yeah.
the netcode for KO has always been so good, and it encourages you to play it in your comfort zone to play for big money
Look.
because some of it comes from online tournaments.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the 2 games with the best online code are the games that are being headed by fighting game players, right? So KI originally was Filthy Rich,
Yeah.
who was helping with
Yeah.
Iron Galaxy.
Who is the best? Shout out to Rich, by the
Yeah,
way.
and then obviously it got moved over to Keats, right? And then Skullgirls, which is headed by Mike Z. So
Now you can add MK to the list because MK's netcode is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very
Oh
strong
yeah,
now.
yeah,
It's
that's right,
so
that's
good.
right, that's right.
What world we live in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Not a sentence I thought. Man,
Well-
NRS games are good netcodes.
Well,
Oh.
here's the interesting thing about that though is that the nice thing about that, the reason why I think their netcode works a lot better also is because the internet infrastructure in the U.S. is vastly different than Japan. So I bet you, like, because even Street Fighter 4, GamerV learned Adon by playing online from Taiwan by playing Japanese players because the internet is good over there, whereas the internet here in the States is not necessarily the greatest thing, right? Because the country is so large and like you're stretching wires all over the place and it's hard to change the entire infrastructure. So with companies,
also just a bigger area,
right? And so with the companies that are based in the U.S. able to make netcode in the U.S., then it works better for us. Whereas, who knows? Maybe a lot of these Japanese games, when they play them in Japan, it's like this netcode is great.
Yeah.
And then it comes to the U.S. and it's
you can play Japan to U.S. KI matches.
I've done it.
Yeah.
That's great.
I remember watching an Excellent Adventures episode with Gutex and Microsoft back in the Street Fighter 4 days where they had GamerB round for the first time.
I remember this.
GamerB
It was at Justin's house.
GamerB plays his first online match in America, and the first thing you hear is, "Oh, it's lag."
Yeah.
Dude,
Like,
he was like,
did you say it was at Justin's house?
Yes.
That was my house.
No, it was at the EG, the
Oh,
one
was
that
it?
we're hitting the floor.
Okay.
I
No,
call
'cause-
it the EG Fortress.
The one when he's chilling on his 3DS in the background.
Yeah.
because the first time GamerB was playing in the U.S. was right after his Evo debut.
Right.
I came home from work and Mike Ross, Gutex, GamerB, and like this whole camera crew's in my living room. And I'm like, what the hell is going on over
They're
here?
doing Excellent Adventures, James.
and
Come
then
on.
I found out Mike Ross drank all of my Pepsi.
Oh,
I'm so mad at him.
God damn.
This guy.
Even
And
before
then-
he was Hollywood, he was doing stuff like that.
And then I tell the story every time. The first English sentence I hear out of GamerB is, Mike Ross is ass! And I was just like, wow, he picked up English fast.
It sounds like something.
You spend an hour having them teach him math.
When he comes in, you'll be very Mike Ross.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh, man.
I love these stories though.
You're going good.
Little things
Yeah.
behind the
It's
scenes.
cool. It's cool.
It's probably the best first sentence you could have.
Dude, right? Yeah, I know. It was because they were playing each other and he just beat him down, and that's the first thing he said. Dude.
Yeah, but Mike's tournament record against him is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But also,
Anyways,
just announce, so upcoming this weekend, so let's talk a little bit about events coming up this weekend. real
Okay.
quick. DreamHack Summer, big one that's coming up. And in fact,
Gonna be
that's the
there.
only reason why you guys can't stick around for much longer for E3. You'll just be here tomorrow, but you got to fly back. You're going to be doing about a bunch of DreamHack commentary. Right?
Gonna be interesting. We're not gonna have any time to adjust to patterns and stuff. It's like fly out there and then do
Oh,
straight.
dang.
Yeah.
But it's 2 days of commentary, so again, off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I believe there is a remaining Mortal Kombat. So we're going there for the Mortal Kombat XL Cup, which is a Warner Brothers organised offline series of tournaments.
Ah,
So basically,
And it's European as well. Straight
yeah, it's European,
Okay, cool.
which also includes Saudi Arabia as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So the Mortal Kombat Cup last year was a bunch of European tournaments, and there were UK qualifiers as well. So basically, it was all Warner Brothers individual territories were responsible for doing their own bit of the qualifier, and it was just finding the strongest player of each part of Europe, and then they would come together for the Mortal Kombat Cup finals, playing for, I believe it was 25,000 euros. I think.
I think it was just 20,000. Yeah, euros.
No, it's 20. Yeah, we were saying yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was just
20,000 euros. So that was the thing Foxy won. That was where we first saw the guy who's called Tekken Master.
Mm-hmm.
Really
I
good,
remember that.
really good player, really good player. And he's actually gone to some of the MKXL Cup qualifiers, and he's even better.
But the finals for this one are in DreamHack.
But yeah,
we're
so
doing
we
that.
had the Swedish qualifier, which was
nice. Okay.
the Swedish qualifier was DreamHack, but now DreamHack for the year later is the venue for it. So it's like Foxy's there, confirmed. Madsen's there,
Oh,
confirmed.
that's nice.
Upei's coming. I think Upei is trying to enter the final. I believe there's one qualifier left.
There's a Scandinavian qualifier the day
That's
before
what Upei's
finals,
entering,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. 'cause he's
Is
from
there a
Finland.
Street Fighter 5 presence at DreamHack at all? There usually is.
There usually is.
No,
what do you
there
got?
is this year because I know someone tweeted out
Oh, this
that
is like
it
a
was-
ranking event or something, right?
Yeah, I think it's a
I'll
premiere
be
event.
very,
right?
I'll be very surprised if it
Yeah,
was.
If it's
this is supposed to
DreamHack,
be
yeah.
a premiere one. The Sweden one is the premiere event, and someone tweeted out that there was 18 U.S. players signed up for
Really?
it right
Really?
now. Now, one of them was PR Rog, who said he can't make it anymore, but that still means that there's a bunch of them going out there. So
It's a premiere, they said.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's
Yeah, I
a
mean they wouldn't be traveling if it wasn't a premiere.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I absolutely love about. I want to say immediately, like how many tournaments are ranking events.
Yeah.
yeah,
In the
it's
sense
cool.
that
It's cool.
There's no longer like, especially as a European player, even somebody who doesn't really play Street Fighter competitively, but like as a European player, I love how it's been considered that you can you can make the effort to travel to all of your areas of your part of the world.
Yeah.
Travel around and still get points. There isn't this looming pressure to like fly halfway across the world and spend $1,000 just to go to one tournament anymore.
Right.
It's like,
Although someone did point out that the Latin final right now is Mysterio from South America, Justin Wong, K-Brad,
And Christie.
and Chris T.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's not working out exactly as how they planned, but
but it's
Mysterio could just still sweep it.
Yeah.
I hope he does.
But it's like you as a European, you can travel to all of the European tournaments, get your ranking as the
Well,
number
that's
one.
what Problem X did last time.
Get
He's doing
your-
the same thing now.
Get your points as the
That's why I
number.
went to Russia.
Get your points as
Right.
the number one European player, and then you get the chance to fly out to
Right.
the big finals.
Yeah,
wait,
it's good.
all done. It's a good way to do it.
Well, also this weekend is Apex
Oh.
2016.
Really?
But,
Already?
but this one is kind of an interesting situation. So obviously last year there was a lot of controversy surrounding the guy who ran Apex,
Yeah.
right? I've actually heard that the attendance for this one is not huge right now, and it's definitely lost a lot of its luster because everyone's going to CEO the next
Yeah.
weekend, right? CEO has just like ridiculous size. They even
Yeah.
canceled the Brawl tournament that they had here at
Like the
Apex.
numbers.
So
Or they're just saving for Evo
Just
2,
like the
which
numbers,
has
yeah.
record-breaking numbers for Smash 4. I believe.
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty much everything.
So unfortunately, but I mean, if you are in New Jersey and you do want to play Smash, I mean, they're gonna have melee singles, melee doubles, Wii U singles, Wii U doubles, and 64 singles and doubles there. And there's also gonna be a Street Fighter V side tournament and a Pokken side tournament. So.
Sick.
And oh yeah, and DreamHack surprisingly added
I
read
Pokken
that.
to that
I read
tournament.
that.
I did not know
It
that.
had Pokken in
Austin.
Yeah, so they added it to Sweden, and so I guess it looks like they were like,
Good.
hey, we had good experience.
I'm glad.
I really wish I still owned a Wii U just for Pokken.
It's
Yeah,
a really
same
good
here.
game.
It looks really fun.
I really like
I
it.
bought it. I have it. It's still wrapped.
You should buy it, man. It's
I
good.
don't know.
I've seen a lot of Coach Steve.
Yes,
So
he's
obviously-
been playing.
Yeah.
He's been playing a lot. I hear is it what as he plays Garchomp?
Plays Garchomp,
I've
yeah.
heard it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I've heard
it
it's
plays
ridiculous.
really good. Yeah.
Also, this weekend is going to be Wizard World Sacramento,
That's what
or
I mean.
as I've always said, Wizarding World.
Yeah, it's not the Wizarding World of
Oh,
Harry
the
Potter. No,
Wizard-
it's Wizard World Sacramento, which is where Steve Rip and I will be
Mhm.
commentating Naruto and Street Fighter and
Smash
Tekken and
Are
I don't
you
know if
gonna
there's
do-
Smash
Oh,
in this
okay.
one.
Are you gonna do Overwatch?
We always end up doing Overwatch, but I'm really angry because last time I was like, hey, one of you production guys should put a laptop over here so we can play while we like do the commentary. And then they all just sat there and played Overwatch and we did commentary and I was like, this is not fair. There has to be some kind of situation here where we don't just get stuck commentating our production crew play Overwatch.
That's
So,
been one of the hard things about being in America for a week is I haven't been able to play Overwatch.
it's brutal, man.
I'm
That
genuinely
withdrawal.
feeling withdrawals from it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, last time we did Smash commentary, I called Fox's. He does like lightning legs when he does his jab.
Yeah.
I called
the
that.
jab match, yeah.
I called that roundhouse legs from Chun once because it was like a little follow up, and then he did it on block, and I was like EX legs. That's -2, just in case you guys are curious. And the chat was just
It's
like,
just-
"What is happening?" And
just
then at
is.
Wednesday Night Fights, Auntie, the Smash player, showed up, and I did Smash commentary for Street Fighter V. Like Nash did stand medium punch into Scythe, and I called that side B. Because it kind of looks like it should be a side
Oh
B.
my God.
And then Alex did the stomp, and I called that up B.
Oh no.
And then like I
Yeah.
called like Nash's roundhouse like
I think that would
forward
be down
smash.
B, really. I don't know.
I called that
In
forward
terms of
smash.
stomp?
No, because he goes up first.
No, because
it would be good for recovery.
For
You
recovery,
use it to get
right?
back up. It's like
Yeah.
it's
I'm
like
saying, like-
Bowser's ground pound.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
wasn't that down B?
No,
Isn't,
No,
isn't
no.
up B is the spin, isn't it?
Yeah, but it looks like a recovery. What else did I
No,
have
because
that's recovery?
because he has the
it's DVDs.
uppercut. The knee could be the recovery. Right?
Oh yeah,
could
that could be up B.
It's I'm thinking DDD has the up B where it goes like up.
Yes,
And
you
And
Yeah.
then and then like someone did a cross up and I called it back air. It was pretty sick. I was very happy with how
Yeah,
it
but
turned
you
out.
didn't call it bear though. So
No, that's gross. Back
Bear,
air is much
fair,
cooler.
I was
And
playing.
dare and up air.
uh,
I like it much better. Back
I was
air.
I was playing Overwatch with my boss before I came to America, and I was like, Spike, when if I'm commentating any Aeron Black gunslinger,
Yeah.
and he goes into standoff stance
Ooh,
and
it
makes
doesn't.
a
It's
sick play off
high
it,
noon.
am I allowed to say it's high noon? on
100%.
commentary? It was like absolutely.
Dude,
Yeah, that's how I knew.
Did you hear the story of the voice actor of
Yes.
McCree?
When he plays online.
He
Yes.
plays online. He says that over the thing.
But
and so
not
it's-
when he has ult.
Yeah, so it scares everybody that the
It's
ult is coming.
high,
I think
dude.
that's.
And everybody's like, oh my god!
Yeah, I think
that's
that's
super
genius.
smart.
You can always do what you do and have Ryan's got this really weird like software on his PC that
I'm a scumbag.
it plays MP3 files through your microphone in perfect quality, so you can play like perfect quality
This is
sound
genius.
effects to your friends over
very
TeamSpeak.
interested.
Me too.
So he's just got a folder of the Overwatch ult clips that he just waits a series of games. He just plays them at random, and it's like you just hear it in perfect quality. It's high noon. It's watch out, guys! There's no black around.
I'm definitely about
There'll
this.
be a Soldier 76 in the other team, and I'll go, got you in my sights. And I'll just play it, and everyone's like, no. It's the best thing.
Nice.
So
You
good.
could join like Gmod servers with like wrestlers from promos, like amazing old
Like
wrestlers,
cream of the crop stuff.
and just take
oh,
soundboard
Oh my
clips
God.
and then just play them, making them
Jesus.
think, oh, it's so good. Back in the day, I don't do it anymore.
your talents are being squandered at ESL. You should be president of the universe right now. This is so good.
Meme lord.
Yeah,
Speaking
meme
of,
lord.
Speaking of so good, also this weekend is
That
jchensor
was really
Revelator Brooklyn. No, that was horrible. That was
Yeah.
as boring as possible. Is Revelator Brooklyn Invitational. So that'll be taking place in Brooklyn.
He should have invited you.
Yeah,
to
that's
do
what
it
he should have
instead.
done. Yeah.
Boo boo! It's an invitational.
Yeah, it's an invitational. Yeah,
so,
that was much better.
It should have been. It'll be on twitch.tv/BlazeU25. BLAZEU25 _.
Sick.
That's not confusing.
Shout out to
at
Blaze
all.
U from Secret Chat.
Exactly. Oh, you know him, huh?
I do know him.
Oh, okay, cool, good stuff. Also, this weekend is a Pokken tournament, a SoCal bi-weekly, which will be taking place at the KO Gaming Lounge in
Sick.
Roland Heights.
Oh, I've been there. Isn't that where MK used to be?
Yeah, they did
Mhm. Yeah, they
MKKO
did.
Game Lounge. Yeah.
Sweet. That's like the it's in the like
Back in the season
shopping
It's in the
retail
shopping
mall.
complex
Mm.
area.
Yeah.
A
I've
lot
never
of
been
Chinese
there yet. I
restaurants.
haven't been there yet.
If there's a place in Rowland Heights, it's in the shopping mall.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all they have.
And also, he said there's a bunch of Chinese restaurants. Yeah,
it's the shopping mall with Chinese
restaurants.
restaurants.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Roland Heights is just
Yeah.
like a
That
huge
is
Asian
everywhere.
population, so you just go there to eat delicious
Man.
Asian food.
That'll be streamed on twitch.tv/Enimura, ENNYMURA. So if you
That's
want
right.
to check out Pokken, which everyone says is so fantastic, definitely check it out.
Please do.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. There was also that news that Steam company like disbanded their entire fighting
Yeah.
game team.
Really?
Oh.
I think that's after Capcom was
Yeah,
like.
I wonder if that has to
nothing.
do with it. So
They
Yipes
haven't- yeah.
said
Oh,
that
I
he
would
left,
think so.
but Yipes said it had nothing to do with that ruling. But then Sanford said he left. Sanford said he left, and then everybody else got. Then Steam company just
Oh,
took out the
wow.
whole team.
Well, you wonder if a lot of them are predominantly Capcom. A lot of the guys are predominantly
I
Capcom
believe so.
players, and they drop partnership. I mean, is there any point?
Yeah, that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
But do you want to talk about a couple of the other community things like Twitch
Let's
being
hit it.
named
Twitch.
Daigo Umahara, their first global ambassador of Twitch?
That is crazy. What does that even mean?
That's my question. Like, what is that?
And at the next tournament, you know how he was like, yeah, I'm with Mad Cats as like a product thing, and then now I'm with Red Bull, and then everybody was like, all right, so at the next event he was Red Bull Daigo, and then the next event after Twitch he was just Twitch Daigo, but he wasn't Twitch Red Bull Mad Cats Daigo, he was just Twitch Daigo. So does like the job of global brand ambassador outweigh like Red Bull sponsorship now?
Like Red Bull has to give him a job that's like chief warlord of all Red Bull
Right,
advertising.
he has to be chief warlord of like
Something even
Asian Red Bull has to like hire him.
And Twitch has to be like, okay, fine.
And now you're the
Now-
Supreme
yeah.
Chancellor of Earth.
Yeah,
That's what they have to do.
exactly.
It just keeps
It just
rising.
keeps going up.
Dude, within 10 years, he is going to be the Supreme Chancellor of Earth. I'm just letting you know. It's how this works.
Well, I'm pretty sure in 10 years, Twitch and Red Bull will take over the world anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
they're in a good
probably
running
true.
for it.
Yeah. But I mean, like when Leffen goes to a tournament, is he TSM Leffen or is he TSM Red Bull
So
Leffen?
he is.
or
I think
TSM.
he's TSM Leffen, and then he does like.
And he's a Red Bull athlete.
Yeah.
Right. So I wonder if that's kind of what's going on with
Separately.
Daigo. Maybe he's just a Red Bull athlete, but
Yeah,
now he's
I
a
don't even know if he's
Twitch or-
an
Yeah,
athlete
it's
or
like
what. It is.
it's like what's his name, Bjergsen.
Yeah,
the
Bjergsen. It's
league
TSM
player.
Bjergsen, but
Yeah.
he's a Red Bull athlete.
Well,
I know Lethan wears the TSM jacket with the Red Bull hat.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Probably-
then in the game he has a TSM tag.
I mean, at this point in time, I mean, obviously, I'm not as well tuned with all the other esports. Can you name an esports athlete as famous as Daigo right now?
I think some of them
Probably a lot of them.
are a lot of them are more famous than Daigo.
Probably so.
Okay, like a lot of the
Like Faker is
the
more
Korean,
famous than
the
Daigo.
Korean
Yeah, definitely like some League and Dota
Okay,
players
okay.
Are like way more famous than Daigo.
Okay,
Sure.
okay.
For sure.
Especially, I guess you would also, in their respective countries too. I mean, like,
Right.
I think it's like, Korea isn't League of Legends their national sport now?
Basically.
I mean, like, that in that part of the world, it'd be like anyone who plays League is the man, the Tiger Woods,
Yeah, even Bjergsen, who he mentioned, is definitely more famous than Daigo, I think.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, in Japan, I know Daigo's probably
Right.
more famous,
Yeah.
Well, oh my god, he's got his own comics and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that
Right.
guy's a.
in Japan, but like worldwide, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like Flash and Boxer and stuff. Yeah.
Couple of
Yeah, Flash is crazy. Yeah.
just so what I usually like to do is talk about community projects, stuff like that. So
Well, this sounds
if you get a
interesting.
chance, definitely check out
Like the
Sage
name?
Am's. Yeah, definitely. We mentioned it earlier. He released the character
Breakdown.
breakdown for RAM, so check that out on youtube.com/SupermanSageam.
You can find it there.
Really, there was a cool interview with Majin Obama, who does a lot of the.
What a name.
I mean,
Daigo's title.
Genius.
he does a lot of the Guilty Gear work.
Majin Daigo, Supreme Chancellor of Earth. That's such a sick name.
But he does a lot of the work for Guilty Gear Exit Revelator, and with the Mikado Arcade, he's the one setting up a lot of those matches and stuff like that. So Shuriken.com has an interview with him. Definitely check that out. A lot of people doing some really cool things for Marvel. LOL Raid, LOL Raid, has created a spectator's guide to Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
Yeah.
where he talks about like how the game works. He talks about the history of like the Evo champions, and like he kind of explains how the game works, like how the assists work, and to help people watch
Alright.
help people watch the game. I think that's super
That
sick.
is
like,
Cool.
Dude, what is he laughing about?
Something in the chat.
Hashtag since.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Which one?
Never mind.
Okay. Anyways,
So
and then
stupid.
also keeping up with the Guilty Gear stuff, Novel Tataki still doing some more Guilty Gear content as well. So definitely check that out on youtube.com/Novril Tataki, which is NOVRILTATAKI.
Sounds good.
There you
Is
go.
that it for news?
That's all I have for news.
Is that it for everything?
I think so.
I have one more question. When you were in Evo Top 8, you had the English flag,
Yes.
and Foxy had the Union Jack.
He had 2 flags with him, and I hadn't brought anything because I didn't expect it to get paid at all. So like,
Oh, you
know.
would have brought a flag?
Well, I mean, yeah, it was just something I didn't think about, to be
Okay.
honest. Foxy brought 2 flags. He had an English flag and he had a Union Jack flag.
I see. I just was wondering. I'd always wondered since then if it was like a political statement,
No, there was literally there was
like England overall kind of thing.
there was
English
literally
and
there was
separate.
literally nothing to it. Like literally, just Foxy brought 2
Oh, no.
flags, and I mean,
That's
literally,
disappointing.
literally,
There's like civil unrest there.
Yeah, right, yeah.
That morning, it's like.
Scotland has a referendum. Why not us?
To be fair, I don't think any of us expected 2 of us to get top 8. I mean, Foxy, yeah, safe bet. I mean, I think after your little EGP win, I thought you'd have a good chance to do well.
Yeah.
I didn't expect in a million years I'd get top 8, so I didn't plan for it.
Okay.
You just had
Well,
2
fair enough.
flags, and we did it. You
Do
know.
you also happen to know where Foxy Grandpa got his nickname from?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
literally it. There's no deep meaning. He saw that bit of SpongeBob, and that's where it came from.
Okay, I don't watch SpongeBob.
We
so
met
I'm
Foxy back in the MK9 days.
like, people are gonna yell at
Yeah,
me now.
When he used a temporary 1-month gamer tag called Stroke My Hat. That was the very first gamer tag he ever had.
That's pretty
when
good.
I met him, Stroke My Hat, and then
He was a Kung Lao
changed it.
player, right? So
Yeah, that's why.
that's good.
Because he had the 1 month of free live and he used it.
I'd like to think that he still has just 1 month and he keeps creating new tags.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's
what,
like,
what,
he
what
has
do you
all
think he
this
is,
ESL.
smug?
Yeah, he has all this ESL money. He's like, nah, I'm not spending that on
Well,
on internet stuff.
it's still kind of weird, just thinking of the realization that he won $45,000 for getting second place.
That's it.
For
Like-
second place.
For second place.
That's
Dude,
like
I mean,
35 billion
I can't
euro.
even process the
monies.
fact that Sonic Fox has gained $175,000. Like, in
That's
He's,
just counting ESL though.
Yeah,
He's got more than
It's
that.
just counting it, and it makes me mad, and I'm going to go out and say this, when I hear some MKX players there's kind of like an offline elitism, which I hate so much, especially seeing as the netcode is good now, where I've heard on streams, even while we're at ESL, and I hear on streams, oh, we don't count any of the online, they're talking about players that are good, and they're like, well, we don't count any of the online stuff, that stuff doesn't count. I'm like, $200,000
Yeah,
for
that's
playing
money.
online in a close to perfect netcode.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a shame that we still live in an age where
money.
like the amount of these guys their lives have been changed by this.
Mhm,
Right? Do you know what I mean,
mhm.
playing online has changed their lives, maybe forever, because it's allowed Sonic Fox to pay for his college comfortably.
Right.
Foxy now plays for a full time. You know,
Right.
Scar is able to sort of like start looking down to go that road. These guys, their lives have been
Yeah.
changed by this, and you still hear people say, "Oh, that doesn't count because it's online." And it just makes me go, "Well, literally get with the times." And
Yeah, you're
every
crazy.
single
Also,
competitive game.
very easy to say when you've tried to do it but haven't managed to, right? Like it's if a lot of people that complain about the I guess the credibility of how good these players are, because like season 3 finals is arguably they were 16 of the best players.
all
Like,
the best players.
best Russian player,
every week.
best English player,
Right.
best American players, best European players, you know, best Italian, best Irish, best Latin American, like the best of every region, best Canadian, you know, and Hayate. They were all there, right? And they all qualified through online. And then there are people that say, no, man, that stuff doesn't count. Players that have tried to enter but haven't succeeded,
yeah.
right? Like, I don't know.
I hear that.
I mean,
it's
the
still-
offline results at stuff like Combo Breaker reflect it too.
Yeah.
So it's not
They
even
always,
just like,
they always do.
Right.
They
Yeah.
always do.
And they did in season 2 as well, actually.
Yeah.
And look, the only reason why online players would not perform as well as offline is just because they don't have that offline environment experience.
Yeah.
But look at all the guys at Combo Breaker and KI. It took them a little bit, but now they had played in enough offline events that they were feeling more comfortable and they were able to finish really high up there.
Cat is
right?
super like that. The
Yeah,
people who do well online do the same offline.
Right,
There's
exactly.
no difference.
So
It's pretty much just the way it's. I think that's the way it is now, though. I mean, look at any competitive game. If you want to be the best player in that game, you got to play online first to qualify for the offline playoffs.
Yep.
Got to be able to play on both.
Yeah, every game's like CS is like that, League is like that,
And it's
Dota
not
is like
even
that.
just like that
You're
too,
right.
but it's just like it's the best way to get experience right
Yeah.
now. Like for example, like I tried playing Guilty Gear Online yesterday, so I want to play rank mode, right? And I went playing like everybody there is like 0 bars, right? And like I couldn't find any decent connections. I found a few, was able to play a few good games on there and such, but like it feels like, you know, like honestly, like if I don't have that, like I don't know where I'm gonna get my practice for Guilty Gear, right?
Right.
Because like I haven't been able to go to friends' houses and play
Yeah.
it as much and stuff like that. Whereas Street Fighter V, I've been playing a lot online, and I feel like I've gotten significantly better at the game because I've played a lot online. You know, online is such an important thing now, and so it's like you can't begrudge it anymore. Like it's such a key factor to.
Just an old attitude from when
Yeah.
online sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still thinking of X band,
That's all it
right?
is.
So
Some of them
you
are.
probably don't even know what X band is.
No idea. Not even.
I
17.
didn't
remember.
know if I was the only one.
Oh yeah.
See, yeah, you guys are young too,
I
right?
know. I know.
Yeah,
I never played
Young
it.
people, alright, look
Well,
at
how
us
old
go.
are you guys now?
24.
24.
22, look at us go. We're like,
So wait,
together,
how old
it's
are
like
you?
James's
I'm
age.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, got him, got him there.
Ew.
Oh man.
Man, in high school, I'm kind of embarrassed of this now, but in high school, I had one friend who was a good friend of mine, who was a twin, and we had a class where it was him and his brother were in the same class, and I was in that class, and I was so embarrassed about getting the twin I wanted to talk to wrong that I just stopped talking to them entirely.
Oh my god.
And I love how that sounds
I
bad,
was
but
so
then you add
mortified.
that as the twin I wanted to talk to.
Yeah, right.
I didn't. The other guy was probably a nice guy. I just never met him. Like I didn't know.
He was probably very
I
similar.
hadn't hung out with him at all. And the other guy, like I had hung out with a lot. We had a class together, a good dude. And I wanted to be like, hey, remember that time when whatever happened? And I didn't want to get it wrong. I felt so stupid.
Man.
You guys could have been friends to this day.
We could have been. They were nice guys.
You could have been friends with both of them.
One of
Yeah,
them
both
was a
of
nice
them.
guy. I can confirm.
The other one was probably nice.
Probably also nice.
The likelihood is really high.
Quite likely.
Oh man. No, I gotta ask though. Like, you guys must have, like, I always talk about like the Wolf brothers and like a bunch of siblings when they're able to train with each other. But I just gotta ask, like, how many like physical fights have you guys gotten into thanks to fighting games?
Not one, I don't think.
No, I don't think
Really?
I don't think it's ever. I
Really?
don't think it's ever gotten to that point.
I mean,
That's crazy to me.
Have you gotten in a physical
Not-
fight with your brother?
Not in with my brother?
Either of you guys.
I don't think
We
so.
have not over fighting games. My brother.
Not over fighting games.
I
But
mean,
Brad has kicked me out of the house temporarily because of fighting games. My roommate,
Yeah.
friend of 10 years, has
Yeah.
kicked me out of the house temporarily because of
Right.
fight. Like, it's been like, you have to leave.
Yeah.
Like, we cannot be in the same room for a while because
I mean,
of Street Fighter 3, actually.
Me and my brother would yell at each other. We would get really mad at each other. And
We've
stuff
done that
like
before.
That. Yeah.
Oh, we've done that. Dude,
Yeah.
MK9, sorry. Oh.
Me and my brother never.
that's rough.
Me
I'm
and my
sorry.
brother actually never wanted to physically fight. Like
Yeah.
we just tried to demoralize each other. That was like our entire
Yes,
way.
dude, so when Brad and I play now, within 3 games, it turns into like, how many times can I meaty dragon punch him on his wake up?
Oh,
Being jerks
right.
to each other.
We just
yes.
try to do the dumbest, but it's turned into fun now. It used to be jerks to make each other mad, and now it's like we just try to be the most moronic people
Yeah, that
possible, and
sounds
we
fun.
laugh. And we can't play serious anymore because it'll just be angry.
And I did
He gets mad at me.
I
not
did
the
get
other way.
punched at a 7-Eleven for Street
What?
Fighter. Yeah, I did. Well, not punched. Someone just like smacked me on the back of the head really bad.
Did you throw him a
Man.
bunch?
I
Those
was
are for
using
cheers.
Zangief. I was using Zangief, and I SPD'd his Guile, and like he tried to flash kick, and somehow my lariat beat him. This was in Super, and I started laughing because I'd never seen that
Yeah.
before. And so after he won, he just like smacked me in the back of the head. He's like, "Don't ever laugh again." And so,
Oh,
like,
dang.
How dare you have fun on this video
Yeah, I
game?
know.
No happiness.
That's crazy.
One of my best friends was playing Mortal Kombat 2 in the arcade, and he was getting this giant win streak. He was like at 50 or 60 or 70 win streak on Mortal Kombat 2, and some guy sat down next to him and like opened his coat, and there was a gun there. He's like, "I'm winning the next game." And so like my friend just like lost and got up and
People ask why arcade culture is dead.
Yeah, that sucks.
Man, online sounds fun right now.
Yeah, I know.
dude, this is
People
one of those.
people don't wave their Glocks at me.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
never
I mean,
happened
look,
to me.
And if they have through
Dude,
text,
I
I
grew
just
up-
get to post it on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, look at this.
Dude, I grew up in the Inland Empire. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's
kinda-
it's
Oh, yeah.
like it's not great. So yeah.
Don't go to the IU.
The worst that my brothers and I ever did because of video
Fart in each
games
other's
was
milk.
just don't be a barbarian, alright?
Don't be a Neanderthal. What would you fart in
I think-
someone's
what I
I
was
mouth?
think
gonna say
that
is
story's
that
gonna stay with me forever.
We were playing.
Take anything
we were-
back.
We were playing Mario Kart on 3DS, which on DS, which we played just a ton
Oh
of.
man, that's
And
rage-inducing
and
game.
the worst thing that happened was that one time I found a slightly rolled up piece of used toilet paper in my closed DS. That
You're just too good, huh? He looks so happy about this.
I don't know. I wasn't that happy about it.
Worst game in the world for that? Mario Party.
We're gonna play Mario Party on Ultra Gen, and James is gonna get pissed.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
get so
getting-
mad.
I
I'm
play-
Because
gonna
my luck is incredible.
I play
yeah, see, my
Waluigi,
luck is like the.
and I'm the biggest cock.
That's what you're supposed to do. And Mario Party's not
I-
about fun.
Look,
It's about
I am.
ruining their fun.
Yes.
I
which
am.
is fun.
I
It's
am-
fun.
I have the worst luck when it comes to like luck in games like that. You know,
Oh,
like
you're
kind of like
donezo.
random luck. And then I'm just like the saltiest human ever, right?
Did
Yeah.
you guys know that at the start of every turn, the number of which you will roll is already decided?
Yeah.
In the first ever Mario Party.
In the first ever Mario Party, the box moving was just like an illusion. The
Yeah.
game, the second your turn started, the game
Already
already
knew how many-
knew.
Yeah, it already randomized
That's
it.
funny.
So. But yeah, that's gonna be. I have Mario Party 8 upstairs in the wrapper,
Oh,
so I'm
man.
ready to go with
We'll
that.
do it.
It's gonna be sick.
And then I have Pokin up there, which
Oh,
I'm
let's
gonna
do it.
play,
Yeah,
so,
I'm gonna put you in inescapable Machamp loops,
Yeah. that'll be
unblockable
fun.
Machamp loops.
I think we
Are
should.
they
Sounds
legit?
sick.
Yeah, they exist. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he does running command grab, and you have an assist that burrows under the ground and is.
Oh, Diglett.
Diglett, yeah. That comes out and hits the air and sort of general area. So if the opponent tries to jump out of your grab, then they get Digletted, and you can combo. And if they stick around, you grab them.
That's
Oh
pretty
no,
good.
O'Reilly, trust me, that's the whole point of Mario Part 8 is that we're streaming it.
Yeah.
So you guys can see me get angry so I can have more YouTube videos of me just getting really pissed.
That's gonna be great. I can't wait to play.
Yeah,
Because even if I lose, I'll be happy. Because I'll ruin someone else's fun.
Oh yeah, you will.
So I could get last place, and
I
I'll just be
will-
cheery as it
I
gets.
just want you to know in advance, and you as well, I can't be annoyed. I'm unannoyable. Unless you rise to the level and above of putting a used piece of
See,
toilet
yo,
paper
I was
in
just
my
about to
DS,
say that, right?
I'm impenetrable.
Dude, he's
you can't do
impenetrable
it.
because
We'll see about
he's
that. You can't
grown
do it.
up with that. He's
You
grown
can't
up
do it,
with
I'm
that.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, me and my siblings played video games together, and I don't think it's possible.
See, like me and my
Think I'm
brother,
weird.
we legitimately.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you we'll see, friend.
See, like me and
We'll
my
see.
brother would
this is
legitimately
gonna
like
be
get
good.
like to the point where we were just like we. Would,
I feel like Steve
we
and him
would
are gonna
talk to
crack
each other,
immediately.
Like we were.
Yeah, they're gonna
so
have a tough
angry.
time.
Yeah, me
This is gonna be sick.
me and Tasty are gonna be in trouble.
I used to get mad at the old wrestling games where like the more damage you took, it literally took like 30 seconds to get off the ground.
Oh my god. I don't know.
But then you've done so much damage to each other. If you both got knocked over, it'd just be a fight of like,
That's right. Yeah.
well, this is really uneventful now. It used to make me so angry. No Mercy on N64 was the
Best
worst.
old fighting game was Bushido Blade. That samurai fighting game where you can kill
cool.
someone in once.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
slice
god,
them
up.
we played so much. So
Interesting.
hotel room, all of us were together. We had the laptop set up with some games on it, and all the MK guys played Battle Arena Toshinden 3. I think we had
Okay.
Bloody Roar 2
No, nice.
Okay.
and Bushido Blade.
Oh no.
I've played Bloody Roar 2.
Dude, those were all fighting games that began with B.
They were
Man,
actually.
they were.
Yeah, when you think about it. Bloody Roar 2 was fun, but quite broken. There was something in Bloody Roar
This is the way
2.
my brain works. This is why I have puns. This is because my brain is always processing words and letters
Can
in
you
my
name
head.
a fourth?
What's that?
Can you name a fourth?
Can
Bio
I?
Freaks.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, genius.
Ooh,
Genius.
Okay.
Hey, do you guys want to go get dinner or something?
Yeah,
let's
I'm
go.
down.
I'm hungry.
Let's go.
Yeah.
to
Sounds
dinner.
great.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Hey, seriously, thank you guys for showing up.
Thanks for having us. I want to say, just for the
Thanks for having
benefit of
us,
the stream.
You first.
So when
Thanks so
we
much,
got when we got
guys.
into commentary last year, the two guys that we really looked and always looked up to big time was Mr. James Chen, Mr. Ultra David, and it's kind of weird a year later being here. It's kind of nice. It's a nice thing that's happened.
Dude, you told me you guys have been only commentating for a year,
Yeah.
right? And dude, like I was saying earlier, dude, our commentator like a year in was like terrible. Like you guys
it
are
was a
so
different time.
good right now.
It
You
was a
guys are
different
so good now.
There was
Well,
a lot
but
less material to look at.
But that's what I'm saying, right? So we had people like you and like other commentators
Oh,
and
thanks,
content creators. Like we took so many people into inspiration. When it comes to fighting game commentators, pretty much you guys. You know, we had that material to work with. You know, that's why newer people can sort of hit the ground running because there's so much other older material to look at and
Well,
study.
I appreciate
the
that.
general level of commentary now is so much higher than it
is.
was.
Yeah, and I will say that you guys are undoubtedly my favorite Mortal Kombat commentators. Like,
Thanks
so much,
appreciate
honestly,
that very much.
honestly. Like,
Yeah, no doubt.
I think you guys bring a lot of the. One of the things that I feel like a lot of commentators are missing right now is the hype. Like you guys actually like are really knowledgeable and you bring the excitement level to the game. So I like that.
Thanks
Like it's like I say, if we weren't commentating, we'd be playing in the crowd, getting just as hype anyway.
Yep,
Just
that's
too-
exactly where I'd
We
be.
just,
man.
we just happen to have a microphone right there.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I'll stand in the crowd and people will complain to me that I'm talking like I'm commentating. Like I'll be
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
hard
that
to
was.
argue
Yeah,
that.
I'll be like,
I
oh,
get
that was
that.
ridiculous. I said that, and they're like, you know, you don't have to always commentate. I'm
Yeah,
just like,
people have said
but
that
did
too,
you
like-
see that command throw? That
I
was
think
really
he,
good.
he did that because X or Y.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, you know, like there was one time I think
Like,
it
I
was
just wanna talk
it was
about
a
it. It's
random
cool.
tournament that David like came over and we were just watching here, and like we were just like commentating the whole time. Oh, that was really smart because you know
Yeah,
this
yeah,
and
yeah.
that. You can't.
It's hard
help
not
it.
to.
Alright, let's go eat. I'm hungry.
Okay,
Alright,
okay. Peace out, guys.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.